Good day to you. How are you doing? Happy Salah to every one of us. Without wasting our time, let us continue from where we stopped last time. Last time we talked about installment buying or instrumental buying or hire purchase. That is when you make a deposit and you pay the remaining balance in instrumentally over a period of time with some interest on it. So, and after the class, we were left with some questions, and I asked you to leave your comments at the leave your answer at the comment section. So, to those that did it, well done. So today, we're talking about annuity and the compound interest. That is under the investment and annuity and compound interest. Previously, we are talking about the compound interest to be given as a is equal to P into 1 plus R over 100 everything raised to power N, where R is the rate in percentage, uh, N is the number of years, P is the principal or the deposit, and A is the amount. And don't forget, we are told there that amount the interest is equal to amount is equal to principal plus interest, so we can get the interest having get the amount and the principal. Now we're talking about annuity and compound. What is an annuity? Is a fixed sum paid at a regular interval. Is a fixed sum paid at regular interval. The payment may be monthly, may be quarterly, may be annually, or fixed interval. So example of include the insurance premium payment. That is, if you put on for no put up and register for an insurance, you be paying premium regularly. It may be monthly, it may be every 3 months, every 6 months, or yearly. Before you can write that, you can say you want to claim it. Likewise, the mortgage, pension, those that pay mortgage for housing, then as well as pension. So these are no and mortgage and installment purchase. So these are annuity. Installment purchase is also an annuity because you pay a regular interval. So ordinary annuity is paid at the end of each period. So then the amount of annuity include unpaid installment and the compound interest. The unpaid installment and compound interest. So if P represent the deposit and R is the interest rate, that's in percentage, then the annuity amount is given as a calculated using the formula A is equal to P open bracket 1 plus R raised to power N minus 1 all over R, and N represent the number of years or payment period. It may be so we emphasize on that one. Then R is the rate in percentage, and the P is the deposit or the principal. That's before the and the A is the amount. Now the amount and the compound interest now. So let's look at the example now. So the formula again is A is equal to P into 1 plus R raised to power N minus 1 all over R. R is the rate in percentage, N is number of years or payment period. It may be biannually. So if it's biannually, then you multiply. So we multiply that N by 2, multiply by the number of years, and P is what the principal, which is the first payment. So let's look at this example. To calculate the amount of annuity of a 5,000 paid annually for 4 years at 15% per annum. So 5,000, that is the person paying 5,000 annually for 4 years at 15%. So how much is it going to amount to at the end of that 4 years? Don't forget, the person is paying is what is increasing. No, the interest is compound one. The interest is compound one. So let me just one example there is the pension. So, the workers or the employee now and the employer, they pay pension into PFA accounts, and at the end of the year, they use that money for business and they pay them in compound interest. So, by the time you get it, not the amount you paid is that you are going to meet, there is far more than that. So, it's in compound interest. Number two, you have to calculate the amount of annuity, that's 2,000 for 30 years at 10% compound interest annually. Number three, amount received after 10 years at 8% is a 450,000. Then you have to calculate the annual payment. So how much would that person be paying? So then to receive that amount at the end of the year. Even now, if you those that use I have a pension account, you can calculate the annuity that what you want to meet up at a particular period of time. So how much are you saving now? How much are you aiming at? So they will calculate for you how much you'll be paying yearly for you to meet up with that amount. So then number 4, calculate deposits made yearly for 8 years at 10% compound interest annually. If 3,000 is deposited at the beginning of the year, that is, the person will pay 3,000 at the end of each year for that number of years. Now let's look at it. How do maybe 1 and 3, then you do 3 and 4, no, 2 and 4, and leave your answer at the comment section. So now number one, then the formula is A is equal to P into 1 plus R raised to our N minus 1 over R. So the parameters have been given. A is what we are looking for, the amount is what we are looking for. Then the R is 15%. 15%, you see 0.15, that is a 15 over 100, gives 0.15. N is 4 and the P is 5,000. So if you now substitute that into the formula and you follow through, so 1 plus, that's 1 plus 0.15, so raised to power 4 will give us this, that's 1.74900625 minus 1 will give us this. So divide it by 0.15 and multiply it by 5,000 will give 24,966.88. So if somebody is paying 5,000 at beginning of each year for 4 years and 15% compound interest, so the amount the person is going to collect back will be 24,000 plus. And interest has no come over it. But normally, if you pay 5,000 for 4 years, that will amount to 20,000. But this one is 24,000 plus because of the interest that has accrued with it. So that's how to calculate the annuity, the amount of annuity. Now let's go to the number 3 as I promised. Yes, amount received after 10 years of at 8%, 15 is 150,000. Now to calculate the amount, the annual payment. So we are looking for P now. Not A. Like the other one, we are calculating the amount very direct. So this one we are looking. So let's make now the A is 150,000. The rate is 8%, which is 0.08. That's 8 over 100, give us 0.08. And our N is a 10. Our N is 10. So then let's P be equal to X now. So if P is equal to X and you now substitute into the given parameters into the formula and you follow through. So at the end of the day, our X will give us 10,354.61 kobo. So that's the amount the person will be paying every month, every year for 10 years for that person to qualify to be able to have the amount of 150,000 at the end of 8 years. So the now number 2 and 4, I've said what to do it, and you leave your answer at the comment section. Let me just give that number 2. Okay, see number 2 or number 4. Yes, calculate the amount of annuity for 30 years. Okay, very direct, no problem about that. So that is that. Thank you, and God bless you.